It is so easy to get lost in this world, to lose yourself, to get away from the truth, what is right and what is wrong. One crucial thing to understand is that not everybody in this world have the best interest in mind to you. Often it is sadly otherwise, especially when we talk about in a larger scale, in a society level, in your country, in your city, in your commune, so on. You have to understand that God created the world for us and gave us all the tools to make the place that we wanted to be it. But over time, the true negative nature side in us humans took mostly over in a larger scale, in a society level, in those hierarchies and levels. Well, the most impactful decisions in our humanity world is made. It is our selfish nature to only think about ourselves and our own needs over each other's. It is about good versus evil for a long time. And one point at a time, certain groups of selfish-minded people took over and started to build a society structure which is led by fear and anger and hate towards others. By power and dominance over others. All those things are the evil sides, the dark sides, tools to use. And it is crucial to understand these things. That for a long time in this world there were two sides, and all you to get free, you need to understand the situation and the tools that both sides use on their own advantage. So the most big things that the dark side, the evil side, used was try to control others for their own benefit, to create fear and distortion, hate and anger towards others in humans, discord. So that their attention moved forward away from themselves to others, to focus on things that really don't matter and take away from the truth, to make us all obedient to other human voices, to follow and take instructions without questioning, creating lies and image that it is best for like that. It is best for you to give up your own power to somebody else, the bigger and higher structure in this world society, and who takes care of things for you without you to understand the true truth. In this completeness, that by giving away your own power and your own control, you limit yourself and you do harm to yourself and others around you and to the whole world, and give fuel onto that other side. So, coming to this day, we have to understand that we as humans created the world we are living in some portion. All these society structures and those that are in power. And why I'm telling these things is not to create anger or hate or to seek revenge, but set you free. Start to question more about all these things. All these things that you are following and taking from instructions blindly, without questioning. I encourage you to be more attentive, more awake. And that starts from the truth and understanding. My desire is to all of us standing strong as a unique beings that we are, and cooperating as a loving and compassionate way together, all of us. creating together something beautiful, instead of living in fear and by following other voices that are not good for anybody. When you understand that everything that we do affects around us, if we live in fear, that will cause more fear. And if we live in love, we create more love. And if we give our power away and get away from ourselves, we give away our own power that is not meant to. And again, causing more harm, going more in a wrong direction. All of us, we are created to be unique beings, have our own way and our own voice and sayings, to create our own lives without depending on so much to others. Others in this world should be your support element, in a way that when you yourself in your own need something, then you can cautiously rely on these things, but not like that you take direct orders from somewhere else, lose your own voice and direction and will. So if you look at today's society and all those structures and news medias and the stories that are telling in there, you have to be more careful and attentive what you are taking in and what you are taking as a truth and what is lie. Understanding that often those high up hierarchies in the high end there, all those leaders and society's structures are created often around in a certain way to benefit in a certain group of people. Often neglect certain people and favoring in higher position of being people. It is very rarely that in those society structures that are controlled by those guys in position in a higher power, that they have good intentions, pure and honest and good. Everything that you read and receive is not maybe always the truth. And often when you see all those news media, news about everything negative and all those wars and all these things that cause fear, there could be something other motivation behind that, something negative, something destructive. So then don't take everything as a face value. I want you to be more aware about these things, more awake, more standing on your own truth, to start seeking your own understanding and knowledge and making your decisions on your own more. Starting to be more loving and caring, understanding that those fears and anger and hate that you have towards others in you are not serving anybody, not you or the world or anybody around you. You are just feeding on that negative, darker side in this world. And I hope that everybody of us would affect on a positive way on that brighter future, on that good side. And that starts from all of us making better decisions. Every time that you are making a decision on what you are thinking in your head, you are affecting not only for you, on you, but everything around you. So instead of being in fear and worry and doubt and hate, start radiating more these positive things like love and trust and care and so on. We create as humans this world together. And these things that I am saying It is not easy to hear and understand, but it is necessary, and hopefully you can see the truth and trust in me. We are in this world as a collective, and we create our own world. What we are feeding to, that spreads. It is simple as that. If we all would be more careful and realize these two roots, understand these behind motives on certain situations, we can make more correct decisions that are leading to more loving and caring and positive, lighter and luminous world. That I myself hope for, not for only for me, but for all of us. And I believe that we are going towards that at a fast pace. But I want to reiterate to you that you have the power in you, abilities to stay on your own, to free yourself up. You have been taught to follow and taking instructions from somewhere else, not questioning so much, but I tell you now to do something completely opposite. Start taking responsibility of you and start creating one of us all, a unique being, something positive, and one by one the effect is cumulative and create something very huge. And end of all, if we just keep going and being honest with these truths and act on based on those realities, we will create very fast pace, a much brighter and loving and luminous world around us. To get rid of those darknesses, evil and selfishness. Create a world that will serve all of us equally, as it should be. That is the hope and what I am hoping for, and why I'm making this video also today. Not you to create anything negative from that. But going towards bright and more luminous direction by standing in truth and understanding, by being all of us what we are and who we are. Thank you again so much being with me. I'm happy that I can share this knowledge and understanding with you, and I hope that you really think about these things. I am not forcing these things to you. I just want you to use your own brain and think about these things, and if they resonate with you, then start taking action and moving towards brighter, more rightful direction. Take care, and we will see you hopefully next time again. Thank you.